Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about 7 key tips that have helped me with hair growth. Let's be honest, our main goal is for healthy hair and of course length. In my hair journey, my goal is to definitely be waist length. So today I'm just going to give you some tips of what I think can help along with that. So tip 1 would be deep conditioning. Deep conditioning is so important. It has completely transformed my hair, like completely. If I find some old pictures, I will put them up, but that is definitely key. Alright, and also deep conditioning with heat, for example, like a blow dryer, a steamer, a heated cap. There's like a processing blow dryer. I'll try to post a picture of it, and that's actually what I use, and it helps. I just sit on the dryer for maybe 15 to 30 minutes depending on what type of deep conditioner or hair mask that I'm using at the time. And also protein treatments are very helpful too. I try to do that every 4 to 6 weeks. It's not good to do it too often because sometimes too much protein can be bad for your hair. So what I use is Avoji's 2-step treatment. I'll also post a picture of that. That has also transformed my hair because I have a lot of heat damage, a lot of color damage that I'm still trying to recover from, and just doing those treatments is definitely helping me. And for women with natural hair, our hair tends to be a lot drier, so we want to make sure we at least deep condition at least once a week, or every time you wash your hair. Okay guys, tip number 2 is protective styling. If we want to achieve long hair, healthy hair, we have to learn how to protect our ends and leave our hair alone. For example, protective styling can be a lot of things. You could wear wigs, you can use natural hair twists, you can get box braids if done correctly and not super tight, because that can definitely break your edges off. For me, I like to do a lot of buns, actually twist outs and braid outs actually work too, because normally when I do those, it lasts for about 7 days and I won't have to touch my ends. All I do is put it up in a high ponytail at night or high pineapple at night, put my bonnet on or sleep on my satin scarf and shake it off the next day, and my hair is good. I don't have to brush it, I don't have to do anything. So that's also great. And honestly, the more you manipulate your hair, the quicker it is to break off, because you don't want to do too much styling and it's breaking off faster than it's growing. That's why some people say my hair doesn't grow, blah blah blah. Everybody's hair does grow, it's just breaking off. We just need to learn how to retain our length and leave our hair alone. Alright guys, so tip number 3 is wash day maintenance. It's very important on wash day that when we are detangling our hair, that we work from ends to roots. Not roots to ends, because that definitely causes breakage. Also, another tip for that, like I said in tip number 1, deep condition on your wash days, because it helps with manageability so much, because it just makes my hair just so much smoother, easier to detangle, and that's definitely key. And also, massaging your hair actually promotes hair growth. I've seen this from a lot of videos and I've read about it. So basically when you're washing, just give yourself a nice scrub. They have little tools, little massagers that help with that too. But if you don't want to buy that, it's perfectly fine just to use your hands. Tip number 4 is your nighttime routine. Guys, it's so important to have a satin or silk scarf that you tie your hair up with every single night. Or if you don't want to use that, you can use a satin pillowcase, which is what I use. I actually use both just for double protection, because almost every night my satin hair scarf falls off. So I always have my satin pillowcase to back that up. And I know sometimes we can get lazy after a long day or night at work. We come home, we just want to take a shower, jump in the bed, and go to sleep. But it's a step that we definitely need to remember, because cotton pillowcases actually can cause friction and cause breakage with our hair. And honestly, it can completely ruin your style, especially a wash and go or a braid out the next morning. Alright, so tip number 5 is to trim your ends as needed. And the reason I say as needed is because I'm not a fan of getting my ends trimmed every 6 weeks or every year or every month or whatever, you know, some people go by. I just go as needed, because sometimes I can go a whole year and my ends won't even be that bad, especially if I deep condition all the time, I use protective styling. It really just depends. And as of now, I do trim my own hair. If you don't feel comfortable doing it yourself, just go to a professional. Alright guys, so tip number 6 is no heat or limited heat, which is also very important, because heat causes damage, especially when you do it excessively. Because for me, it's honestly hard, because I'm still recovering from heat damage. I love flat iron my hair, because I get so bored with my natural hair a lot. You know, just sometimes you just want to see your length and actually flat iron it. But heat definitely causes damage and breakage. But if you do want to flat iron your hair, guys, make sure you use a heat protectant. Like, it's a must. You have to use a heat protectant, or it will just destroy your hair over time. And when you're flat ironing, do not use super high heat, because that's just going to be bad in the long run. And also, I know especially with natural hair, we don't have perms, so it makes your hair frizzes up, you know, in weather or after you work out or whatever. But guys, just don't flat iron your hair every day. I know it's just easy just to try to bend the front and all that, but over time it definitely will be damaged. Alright guys, so my last tip number 7 is to be patient. Guys, it does not happen overnight. Does not always happen in a year. You might not get the results you want in 2 years, but it takes time. And everybody is different. Everybody's hair is different. Just embrace it. Just be in love with the journey. And I promise, if you just follow steps to healthy hair, take care of your hair, moisturize your hair, you will see growth. So that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.